guys, it's Michelle on the Shelves here. I want to apologize for being gone so long. It's been an insane month, and I even have a exam for graduation. It's called a comprehensive exam. It's literally like a 4-day paper. So yeah, that's exciting, but I'm back with a video, and I thought I would do something different this time. I notice a lot of people share their favorites of genres or authors or whatnot, and I thought, well, why not show the books? I was looking at my shelves the other day and noticed that I have held on to books that are just about as old as I am, and I thought, well, why don't I show you guys the books that meant a lot to me when I was little, up until, like late elementary or so. And maybe if you guys remember any of these, let me know in the comments below, or let me know what books were important to you. And a couple of these were ones that I had read and loved in the past, but only after, getting into college that I went and bought my own copy. So I'm going to start with books more from childhood. And I think one of the very first books that was bought for me by my sister, I was just like 2, is a Monchichi book. I don't know if any of you guys ever had one of these, or if you're old enough to remember these, but these were bomb, and you can tell how old it is. My sister even wrote in it, so she would have been 6. Yeah, you can see her handwriting. She's almost 40 now, so that tells you how old this book is, but I loved this book. And then another favorite was, if you ever had those little golden books, I loved Home for a Bunny. So I think, I wrote my name in this when I was much older. But Home for a Bunny was probably my favorite of the little golden books. The next one was, let's see. Yeah, I wrote my name in it when I was very young. It is One Bear, Two Bears, and it's literally just a counting book. And you can see how old it is. I think it's even older than me. And one thing I used to do is I would count the strawberries. So this is, and then I don't know about you guys, but if you grew up in the 80s, I guess the 90s, I don't know if they still have this, but Berenstain Bears, they were awesome, and the goal was to collect them all. I read a lot of them, but I wasn't able to own all of them. This was probably my favorite. It's the Forget Their Manners one. These next ones I got a little bit into elementary school. One of these I got, we would get like prizes and stuff for reading books, and it even has my teacher's message to me, my 2nd grade teacher, and it was Barney Bipple's Magic Dandelions. And it's really cute. He finds these dandelions, and when he blows them, he can make wishes. So like he wishes for his dog to talk, he wishes to be older, things like that. But then he finds that when he makes these wishes, not everything is as great as he would thought it would be. So. And then Flatfoot Fox. This is another one that I liked when I got, I think my name is in there. It says 1992, so I would have been 8. Yeah, maybe 8 or 9 when I got it. I really enjoyed Flatfoot Fox. He's like a detective, and he had this kind of dopey assistant. And then this one I have actually still seen being printed, and I didn't realize that it was as old as it is, but The True Story of the 3 Little Pigs. Like, this is a really cool book, and the artwork is really interesting as well. And I've actually still seen this, like when I go look in the children's section, maybe to see if I can get my niece any books when I'm at the bookstore, and I always see this one. And the next books were from when I was reading more chapter books, probably when I hit like 9 or so. And this copy of Charlotte's Web is crazy old. It belonged to my sister. I think she got it when she was in 5th grade, so it would have been in like the 80s, yeah. But it's a super old copy that I inherited from her, but I really enjoyed Charlotte's Web. And then this obviously is a newer copy that I bought as an adult, but The Midwife's Apprentice I read in junior high. And Karen Cushman also has Catherine Called Birdie, and I really enjoyed that book too, and I need to get a copy of it actually. But it's a really good book if you like historical fiction. And then finally, this is a book that I bought. We didn't have a ton of money when I was growing up, so I didn't get to always buy books at the book fair, but I remember buying this one. And I loved it because the main character's name is Michelle, and her brother's name is John, and my brother's name is John. And it's called Here Comes the Martian Mushroom. It's about a girl from Tennessee that moves to California, and everything's just really different, and there's a girl that's mean to her, and it's just kind of about her adaptation to life in California and just coming from a different place and being made fun of. And my family has, you know, moved a few times, and so I could really relate to this book, and I would read it over and over and over, and it just really was kind of a comfort read to me. So those are the books. It's not all of them, but some of them are dinky little books. I'm like, eh. But if you guys have your favorite books from childhood, like specifically if they're ones that you've held on to since you were little, let me know in the comment section below, and if there's any that you suggest, because I would love to go and read them. Books are very personal, and we all have different books that mean different things, so I love hearing about what books meant something to you when you were growing up. And as always, don't forget to comment and hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe, because I promise I will be better about more regular content. And if you guys would like, I can do a review of Throne of Glass. I finished that a week ago or so ago, and I loved it, so I can do a review of that. So just let me know, and have a good day. Bye!